Let me read your cards, bitch. Hi, guys. Oh my God, I got my rubber bands in my mouth. Please ignore that. Welcome. It's your girl, Just Jazzy, and I am reading your cards for the week. Well, actually, just for Monday. I might be back tomorrow. We'll see. When you are dealing with heartbreak and you're looking out beyond to see what is coming towards you, you're a little anxious and trying to figure out, like, what's next. That's how I'm feeling. And then Closer to My Dreams is playing in the background. So I just feel like you feel something, like you're on the brink of something and you're waiting for it to happen. Something um, just happened recently, though, that really activated your heart chakra. I was going to say broke your heart, but you might have felt it as a heartbreak, but it really was just like an activation, a heart activation. And I love Janae Aiko. And if you listen to Janae Aiko, she always says, um, you have to experience heartbreak in order for your heart to open. And I just think that's so beautiful. Also, if you hear my son in the background, please do not fret. He's okay. My partner's downstairs. He just is very clingy and he loves me and he likes to be right next to me. And I love that for me, but I also have to work sometimes. So, yes, again, I split the deck and you got the Seven of Pentacles right here along with the Three of Swords. So, this is a bit of waiting, a bit of trying to like see what you planted come into fruition. Some of you guys might have been waiting a long time for money to come in, for your hard work to pay off. And sorry, I just jumped right into this, but take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make that shit fit, okay? I also hope all y'all are staying warm in this weather. This could be a love reading for some. I saw the lovers at the bottom of the deck just now. But what I'm hearing is for a lot of y'all, and I'll see the lovers, but I won't count that as automatic. Like, this is the love reading. This is about somebody else. For some of y'all, this is. Some of you guys are coming into an alignment with someone else who is more your speed, someone else who is more who you're supposed to be with. This is a soul tie. This is a soul, not a soul tie. Let me not say that. If you have a soul tie, you really do need to make sure it's a healthy one. But for some of y'all, this, when I say soul tie, I mean this is somebody who you've been connected to for lifetimes. So this is not somebody new coming into your life. This is like a kingdom spouse that is coming towards you, and it's happening because you're finally in alignment. You're finally you finally done the work to get where you need to be in alignment with your higher self so that you can align with that higher love, you know. And yeah, so you got it's a slow moving night that's coming towards you, and whatever this is very connected to your coins. So this is very connected to your financial stability. If this is love, for some of y'all, this is where I was going with this. This is just you aligning more with your light and dark side, understanding that you're not just a good person who's always good, who's always righteous. Like, you are human, right? And there's nobody in this on this world, in this earth, who is just always happy, always cheerful, all the positive emotions, right? We actively have all the emotions that flow through us. And if you ever seen Inside Out, and that's why I love the series of Inside Out, because it literally teaches little kids that you need to have some anxiety, you need to have some anger, you need to get rid of all that is not really good for your core self, for who you are and who you're going to develop into. You have to learn to trust your shadow side and not just want to always be in your light energy. You have to learn that it's okay and that these emotions are put here, divinely put here for a reason, to protect you. Not just the good emotions, not just the emotions that are always in agreements, that are always cordial, that are always just like getting along with everybody. Sometimes you're not meant to get along with everybody. Sometimes people who you're trying to hold on to and keep in your life are not truly meant for your purpose. They're actually holding you back from who God is trying to push you to be. Um, so how do you get rid of stuff like that? How do you get rid of people like that? You operate in your shadow side. You learn It's okay to set this boundary. It's okay to look somebody in the eye and say, I did not like that. It's okay to say, I don't want to do that. It's okay for people to be upset with you. It's okay for them to not like you. The odds that you're gonna, I'm talking to some type of codependent, people pleasing person. The odds that you're gonna cause everybody to like you, um, you're gonna really beat yourself up trying to do all that, trying to keep up, right? Sometimes you just have to accept that's okay. You didn't like me, that's okay. You didn't like that, I'm sorry. And sometimes I'm not sorry. Sometimes I'm not sorry. Sometimes I meant what I said. I understand that triggered you. I'm going to let you unpack that. I'm going to let you understand and figure yourself out as to why that bothered you. I'm going to move forward though, because I needed to get that off my chest so that I can move forward. Because I cannot be stuck in this space of holding that back and allowing you to continue to mistreat me or continue to bring that negative energy around me. And I just bask in it because I'm trying to protect your feelings. Meanwhile, my feelings are shattered. And I don't show you that, but I go back and I'll vent about it to close friends and family or cry about it, pray about it. But when I come to you, you'll never know because I just want to be cordial. And I don't know I don't need these cards right now. I don't know. Tower moment. Yes, this is like an awakening for some people. I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's like, oh God, I was going somewhere with that and I totally forgot. I was like on a roll. That's okay. I didn't play the whole video back and I do not remember where I was going with that. So I guess that's all Spirit wanted you to know at the time. I really had like a whole sermon that I could have preached right there, right then and there. But also I've seen that some of y'all are trying to hold on too tight to something. You got to loosen your grip, or some of you guys are loosening up your grip, and Spirit saying good job because that's exactly what you needed to do in order to move forward. Spirit, angels, ancestors, most high divine, I come to you at this time asking for 3 cards for the collective. 3 cards for the collective. All right, let's get into your reading. Ooh, the devil card. Wow, you got 3 cards like immediately. Okay, hold on. Like I said, you're over here waiting for something. Spirit is saying that understand that you don't chase, you attract. So understand that you are stable within yourself already, and you need to like have that awareness. Yeah, Sun, King of Wands. These are all really good cards, actually. Even the Devil, even like that just goes to what I said, like just facing your shadows. I love the Devil card. People get scared by it, but it's really not a scary card. Okay, it's Capricorn energy first off, but it's also just showing you like you see how loose those chains are. They could literally just do this and come out of them. And sometimes we think something has a hold over us and that we are bound to something, and we're not. It's really an illusion. It's really and that's what the devil does, right? It creates illusions in your mind and keeps you from greatness when really you're keeping yourself from greatness. It's like as soon as you switch your mindset and change your thought process, get rid of those negative thought patterns, you find yourself back on the right track because you realize you were never truly stuck. You were just keeping yourself stuck. And this is really the energy that I'm feeling with y'all. Happiness is here. Just blissful, peaceful energy is present. Any more cards, Spirit? That's what I'm talking about. Some of you guys have felt like you've been at a crossroads and you've been keeping yourself stagnant when the door has been open. When the door has been opened, a new portal has been opening up for you to help you see new love is coming in. Things that are really gonna be making you feel like you're on top. And again, you could have been hurt by some things. You could have felt like you were stabbed in the back. Okay, Spirit's saying everything is fine and that it's safe. It's safe to open your heart space. Okay, but some of you guys have to go through this situation before you even realize that. You have to do the healing work, the shadow work, before you start to feel safe again. And sometimes we think that we're going to feel safe once somebody comes into our life and helps us feel safe. And I literally just made a post on this, not so much on this, but that's not always how it works, especially when you're on a path that spirit wants you to be on. And I just say that because sometimes you yourself alone and doing a lot of introspection and learning how to develop self-love to a point where you don't need to depend on anybody. Sometimes you're a little too codependent, which is exactly what this card symbolizes, is codependency. Okay, and it could be codependency on a lot of things, but you are just a little too codependent to where you think, I'll be happy when somebody like this comes into my life, or I can finally get my coins when I have somebody helping me to do this, or I can finally a lot of you guys have that thought pattern of like, once somebody else comes into my life, then I can be great and I can do the things. And in spirit's like, it's you journey. And we all have those situations, because I myself have, like, when it comes to fitness, I've needed to get back into fitness, and my girl will be like, well, we need to get back on a schedule, we need to do this and I'm like, babe, I hear you, but this is literally a me journey, because I can't be sitting there when you can't do it, use that as an excuse as to why I'm not doing it. For my health, for, like, just me living a long life and being here for my kids and my grandkids, I need to make sure, for my mental health, even, because I need to exercise for my mental health. Um, it has to be a personal journey, and sometimes it just requires us to have some discipline so that we can take on that on our own and not be dependent on other people to help us get there. I hope that made sense to you. But Spirit is really trying to open up your heart for somebody, whoever I'm talking to. Let's get a few oracle messages, because some of you are waiting for something to come, and it's coming. Spirit is saying it's coming, but you're actually just keeping yourself stuck. I'm really surprised. Is it the Seven of Swords or Six? No, Six of Swords. I'm just getting back to reading, so I don't remember the cards by heart. But there's the Eight of Swords. I don't know. Don't quote me. One of those swords is like self-sabotage, and this is what this feels like. It feels like self-sabotage, keeping yourself stuck when you don't really have to be. Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit says, let things come and go. Stay calm. Don't let anything disturb your peace, and carry on. What did I say? I called it. Or I'm not going to try to break down these cards anymore and clarify nothing, because it's pretty clear to me. So, let shit go. Do some introspection, learn some self love, develop it, live on it, stand on it. Okay. Let go of your codependencies, let go of being scared of your shadow side, set boundaries, and know that what you're looking for is coming as soon as you find yourself in alignment with all those things. All right. Love you, favorite. Bye.